The Aria 1820 base. It's a vintage 70s. Anyway, you can see the shape that it's in. It's pretty rough. We're going to make this thing shine like a new one. First things first, let's get the strings off of it. I'm going to preserve these strings because there's some really nice flat ones. At least he had some good strings on it. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this bridge off. Round is there on the bridge, and I need to change this bit to something that'll undo these pick guard screws. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pop the neck off. All right, looks like the neck is mainly just filthy. We'll pull the tuners out, give them a good cleaning. We will polish those frets. There's no real dents in them. As you can see, these are pretty, I mean, they're grimy. But other than that, the neck is not in bad shape at all. Just a good cleaning will take care of this thing. It is straight. The neck is in really good shape. So it's only dirty, a few dings at the top of it. The body, however, whoa, gonna have to do something to the body. That's not plywood, so nope, those aren't plies. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and strip this down, sand it. I'm gonna test it to see if there is possibly any, I don't think that's lacquer on there. It feels like just rattle can spray paint. And it looks like rattle can spray paint. So I don't think that that's gonna be much of a problem. I'm gonna take, get the old sander out and go to work on the homes here. Looks like what we're gonna do, since it already has a paint job painted over it and not a good job, a decent job, I think we're gonna paint this ivory to kind of, or vintage white, I guess you could call it. It's gonna look like that, and since it's got the white pick guard, we're gonna make the pick guard white, very white, and then we're gonna in turn make this body vintage white. Will appear slight yellowed white, and it will look really good up against that pick guard. All right, let's get to cleaning. Let's see what we come up with once she's kind of clean. We're going to work that sticker off too. Let's see. Do a little test here. Looks like we are dealing with lacquer, not poly. So this is a rattle can lacquer that's on here. Problem with that is you can't do poly over lacquer. So I'm going to have to go back with a lacquer paint. It's just too sloppy of a job to actually, great. This sticker is falling apart. I hate stickers. Stickers falling apart. Like to pull it all up in one piece if at all possible. So sometimes you can get under them and start to peel them away. Probably start fast forwarding it here. Okay, let's do some sanding. Let's get it as level as we can with this 220. We'll really concentrate on where the sticker was. No runs. That's what you call skill right there. This is a sealer. We're just sealing the lacquer so we don't get a chemical reaction with the poly or the enamel that we're going to spray over it. We will sand this, finish, and then we're going to add the white or the ivory, off-white, vintage white I should say. Okay, gotta go hang this up for a day or two. Y'all be cool. There she is hanging. We're gonna let it hang for a couple days. Smooth out the little dimples in the shellac.
Done. Who needs to do 2 coats?
There she is drying. Okay, we're gonna get this neck all nice and shined up. Clean that fretboard. Polish those frets. Here we go. First thing we're gonna do is just give it a good once over with the cleaner. We're not polishing the frets. We're just gonna do a little bit of cleaning on this, and that lemon oil fretboard conditioner will get the rest. Oh my, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Look at that cloth. Wow. Now let's see if we can find a clean spot that's not wet. That's what she said. And let's go ahead and oil this fretboard up. I'm gonna let this set for a couple minutes. All right, setting for a couple minutes. Okay, a couple minutes later, we're gonna go ahead and wipe off the excess. Give it a little rub in also. See, wow, look at that fretboard. Wow, the wood. Oh, wow. Next little trick, 2000 grit. This is a fancy little quick way to, you don't need as much on there now. Where's that other piece of, all right. Just kind of get them a little wet with lemon oil. 2000 grit. 2000 grit will magically knocks all the marks and does quite a good job on the shine. Actually pretty decent frets, as you can see. I'm gonna try to get a close-up and get the light to shine on it. As you can see, those frets are clean. Okay, I'm gonna get a little cleaning done on this bridge, that neck plate. I was going to lightly sand this pick guard and paint it, but the more I clean it, the more I don't want to get rid of that natural yellowing that happened. I think that needs to stay. Okay, here we go. Gotta get the pick guard back on. Cut me out a couple pieces of foam rubber that these used to come with. Magnets are all stuck and ready to go. Before we put the pick guard on, we gotta get the ground wire to come out the bridge. I hope this is a success. Kind of need to do a quick test just to check the electronics, make sure we got everything working. If not, we're at square one. Okay, of course that's not grounded, so it's going to be a little noisy. Nothing there. The bridge on. Time to gather the. All right, everything looks good. There she is, completed. Wow, this thing, what a difference. All cleaned up, new paint job, couple new gold Gibson style knobs. Everything went together just as it should. The off-color pick guard, aged pick guard up against that what was supposed to be antique white, came out a little bit more aged, so it looks like the pick guard appears aged. There's the back of it. I'll grab a couple screenshots of that. Wow, what a difference, huh? She looks beautiful, she sounds beautiful. Good to go. We'll do some comparison shots on the thumbnail. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. do all that fun stuff. Look at that, I even lined them up on the tin. If you want to, share it. Hopefully. Supposed to ask all this stuff. I do it at the end instead of the beginning. It always annoys me when somebody does it in the beginning. That paint job came out pretty nice, even though it's over lacquer, so I had to shellac it first. That's a lesson I learned. Always, if you're going to change the chemical on the top, which is a different paint, there will be a chemical reaction on top of lacquer if you put poly on top of it, or if you put some kind of enamel on top of it. It shrinks and over the years, and it will basically, that poly will peel right off of it. So shellac keeps it from doing that. Shellac blocks that chemical process from happening, but I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it on this. She's a pretty one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.